on over 2,000 stores without them having to close any deals, without them having to pay a penny up front, without them having to recruit affiliates or do any sort of work, without lifting a finger. So we're going to get them up into e-commerce. We're going to get them on 2,000 stores. And at the same time, we're going to discover how you can make a lot of money by helping. The focus is on the helping. The money will come. You will not need to sell. You will not need to leave your house. You will not need to leave your home office. You may not even have to leave your room. All you're going to need to do is focus for the next 58.5 minutes. Most importantly, we're talking about making a huge difference to small business lives when they need it most. We're going to do it in a sensitive way that presents us as people who care, not as sellers, but as carers, people that want to make a difference. That heart you see on the right-hand side of the screen is the heart that we need to reveal to millions of businesses who need us right now. Guys, who here is ready to make a difference? Give me a big eye in the chat box if you absolutely feel the pain of businesses. You feel that they are starving. They need our help. If only we could give them a lifeline, give them something that could take them from where they are and be able to make sales and get them online, it would make a difference. I want to see more eyes than on a, think of an animal with lots of eyes, Itamar. I want to see a lot of eyes here. All right, drop some fire. Let's go. Guys, before we show you the solution, you may well fall off your seat. So please make yourselves comfortable, but strap yourselves in. I don't want anyone complaining. This is a forewarning. No one fall off your seat. No one hit the roof. I need you strapped in. Perhaps you just, I don't know what you do, put your arms like underneath you to protect you so you don't fall off your chair. Let's get into this right away. Number one, we all know, I don't need to elaborate upon this. Businesses right now around the world, everywhere, are incapacitated. New York Times says our industry will fail. Retail leaders ask for emergency aid because of you know what. And this is what Make It says from NBC, from stores to Chinatown restaurants. This is how the is affecting small business owners in the US. It's going crazy. Businesses are literally falling to pieces. There's only one major regret. If only you said to a business owner, what is your biggest regret? I noticed from family members that have thriving businesses offline. The one thing they're saying right now is, and the biggest regret they have, why on earth didn't I open up another angle, another revenue stream? Why didn't I have an online business? Why didn't I bring myself online? And if those businesses that do have an online business or do have an e-commerce store, they're asking themselves, why didn't I prepare for a rainy day where I could have had a well-oiled online experience and I could at least survived during these difficult times? Guys, does everyone agree that this is something that business owners are asking themselves, especially when they're seeing so many e-commerce stores that are thriving right now? It is shocking. Those of you that are in our eBuzz program, such as Gail, I saw you on here right now, Gail. Gail is thriving during what's happening right now. E-commerce stores we have are thriving because we know what they should be selling, okay? That is the biggest issue that small businesses are feeling right now. It's more, anything you want to add in terms of the small business experience before we get to our solution? We're going to get to it very, very quickly, guys, because there's a very straight path here where we can help and make money in the process. Itamar?
Yeah, I think it's very obvious for businesses, like you said, Barry, sitting at home, because right now, if I'm a business owner, I'm a retailer, I'm a toy store owner, and I close my business, I'm sitting at home and I'm still buying e-commerce. I'm getting my food delivered. I'm buying toys for my kids online, even though I'm a toy store owner. And, you know, they feel it. They see it because we're all at home. You still need to feed yourself. You still need to take care of yourself. You need to engage with, prepare some things for your kids to enjoy. People are still buying clothes online. Some people are buying fitness equipment. So everybody who is in retail sees that not only because they understand it logically, because they sit at home and buy from e-commerce stores right now in this situation.
Absolutely. Guys, why is going online so important? And by the way, I'm telling you now in advance, every single person that's sitting here right now in this training has the experience and the ability to help these businesses. What you know is literally you're almost like professors compared to the average knowledge of a small business owner when it comes to online marketing. Why is online so important? For several reasons. The biggest rule in business is you should never put all your eggs in a single basket. Offline businesses, unfortunately, are finding out today how when you put everything into one basket, you could be in trouble literally at a blink of an eye. I remember year 2000 when AdWords was going great. Then there was the big crash. These guys built massive companies, had huge assets, but also had a large workforce in order to help them to grow. And suddenly when it crashed, they had literally all their eggs in one basket. They crashed with it and had nothing to replace that income. That's exactly the experience the regular business owners are experiencing right now. The second rule in business that unfortunately businesses have failed in, many of them, 98, 99% of them, is that they did not read the map. Guys, look at those statistics on the right-hand side from the year 2007, going all the way up to last year. And this year we're expecting, especially what's going on, this is going to grow like crazy. The amount of sales that are being generated by e-commerce. Why would they rely on offline retail shops alone when the world is moving online? Look at the growth. It's almost every single year. This year, I think we're going to be nearer to 30, 35%. It's going unbelievably big in e-commerce, whilst offline is fallen to pieces. Even before today, more people are buying online every single year. Right now, it's more than ever. So that's a second mistake that they made. But also, here's a third point as well. This is what Doug Stevens, the author of Re-Engineering of Retail, The Future of Selling in a Post-Digital World, he says the following in the second paragraph: but online retail won't escape unscathed. For one thing, many luxury players will be the big losers because they haven't fully embraced e-commerce. The biggest mistake even some of the bigger businesses have made is that they did not embrace e-commerce. He who embraced, or he or she who embraced e-commerce, not only is surviving, in many cases today is absolutely thriving because there's no competition. Guys, here's the biggest reason why retail businesses absolutely need to go e-commerce right now. Because when they wake up in the morning, unfortunately, the landscape is going to change. I think we all know that. Not every business is going to survive what's happening right now. Businesses, and I want you to understand, that are able to adapt quickly right now, and you will be able to provide them this lifeline. Businesses that adapt right now and survive through this process won't just survive. They will be in a position to absolutely thrive when they wake up the next morning and everything returns to normal, because many of their competitors won't be there or be hurt to the point that they will have a dramatic advantage. Guys, we laugh to survive, then we joy, and then with joy we thrive. Every business owner that can survive right now has the ability to thrive afterwards when their competition are going to be so hurt during this process. Guys, does everyone understand the importance of why you need to be online, why every business recognizes they should have been there, and whoever is there is going to be in an unparalleled positive position compared to where they could have been. Guys, give me a big yes in the chat box if that is making sense to you. I'm going to wait for everyone to respond. I want to make sure you're with me. And I can see there's a couple of people that aren't on the screen right now. Guys, you can just come back and focus on the screen. All right, everyone's give us the big yes. Everyone gets it. Now, you give me the big yes. And I hope you understand why transforming retail business into a sales-getting e-tail business would be a game changer for you as well. You are about to be able to offer these businesses a lifeline. Many online businesses are thriving even now. Imagine if you could take offline and convert them online. You'd be providing them with a tactic to survive and be ready to thrive. And even those that got e-commerce sites, they're just not generating enough sales. It's not finely oiled, and you can help them as well. All right, now let's talk about the transition to e-commerce, the issues that are involved, and then the solution. And you will fall off your seat if you're not strapped in. So this is the final warning. Why is transitioning to e-commerce practically impossible for regular offline businesses? Number one, They don't have the money to invest in the transformation. Normally, when we talk about going online, you have to build a store, you have to spend a lot of money on traffic and conversions. You need to get a tech team to get you set up because business owners can't do that themselves. A graphic designer to build your website and your sales pages. There's a ton of work. This can take 6 months, 12 months to build, tens of thousands of dollars. There's not a business, hardly a business in the world that'd be willing and could invest that money today. The second reason is they don't have the expertise or the time, even if they had the money. How do you build out a full e-commerce store that converts? How do you find the right traffic to drive into it? It could take them months. Business will come back before they find a solution for it. For most business owners, the concept is impossible. And that is before we even talk about traffic. We know that there are many businesses that have got an online store because they were told they had to. They felt they had to. But in reality, they have nothing because they don't have the traffic, they don't have the sales, they don't have the conversions, they don't have what it's needed in order for it to replicate or to replace the income that they are losing right now. But what if we could turn the impossible into the possible? What if you could transform any business into an e-commerce business overnight, get them selling on 2,000 stores instantly, get them insane amounts of buyer traffic through your network without them having to spend a penny on traffic, get them the potential for fast breakthrough without them having to invest a penny in technology or store creation? Who here understands that that would be the ultimate game changer? I want in the chat box, possible, possible. If you think that that could possibly be a game changer, who understands it? Who's got the lights that are firing? Who's sensing the H word? You will be able to help. There are millions and millions of businesses that desperately need our help. If you understand what you said so far, you are literally 2 or 3 minutes away from the solution. I told you today would be a breakthrough. I told you the lights would be burning today. And I told you that we're going to come up with something that will be a game changer for them. And by helping others, it will be a game changer for you as well. All right, let's get into this. It's time to show you a never seen before solution that small businesses literally are desperate for. It's nothing short of genius. Some of you understand what it is already because you're part of this genius network. Some of you don't understand it, but I'm going to put it all together for you right now. It's made up of 2 parts. Part number 1 of those millions of hungry businesses who have products that are in mass demand even now, not just even now, right now. And I'm going to give you examples of products that are selling like hotcakes. And guys, you can think about this yourself, and I'd love to get your feedback. What types of products do you think are selling like hotcakes in digital marketing and e-commerce marketing right now? We need to think, what is it? People stuck in their houses, nothing to do. What is it that they need? These are a couple of businesses that literally are, if they were online, would have products selling off, flying off the shelf. Anything to do with computers, lifestyle, fitness, anything to do with kitchen, the home, DIY, homeschooling, millions of more options. Guys, I want to see who else has got some great ideas. Games, says, yes, let me just read up who's saying what. Well, so let me just open this up for you guys. I want to see some amazing answers. Game, says Carter, beautiful idea. Fitness, says Errors, spot on. Gym stuff, says Wayne, you've got it. Tutoring, says Trevor Eisenman, absolutely. Lifestyle, says Errors, you're on the money here. Food, says Mary, brilliant. Crafts, gardening, toilet paper, says Joel, you've got that. Teaching tools, great. Workout clothes, cooking, food, hand sanitizers. Joel, multi-million-dollar idea right there. Prepping, sanitizer, financial services, homes, business opportunities, books, toys. Derek, you got that. Guys, you've got this. All right. Not all is lost, guys. The opposite. There are massive opportunities. Here's part number 2, guys. Some of you are aware of this, but you were not aware of the gold mine that you are sitting on. The second part of the formula, businesses that need our help, that can sell like crazy if only they're online. The second part of the formula is a network of 2,000 stores that are generating crazy results even now, right now, on eBay. By the way, some of these members, some of these store owners are sitting here right now, and I want to hear from them. I want to hear from Gail. I want to hear from Alan. I want to hear from you guys. You can write a comment about this in a second. I want to see it because these guys, I'm going to mention them in just a second, guys. I'm going to give you some examples of products that are falling off the shelf. People are buying them left, right, and center. Things like dumbbells, right? And the profit margins here for many of our members are getting to 12, 15%. They're doing incredibly well. These types of products that we're looking right now are selling left, right, and center. You can see here, sell after sell after sell, $528. Here are example, guys, of products. Look at this. These are like gloves. I mean, this is no surprise, okay? Latex gloves. This is generated at over $475,000 through rate, sell rates of over 19,000%, successful listings, 81%. I mean, is that a surprise to anyone? That gloves have generated nearly $500,000 of sales. How about masks? Guys, over $19,000 in sales in the last little while, 2,468 sell-through rate. This is insane. Here's something else. Someone mentioned toys. Look at that, toys. They need $20,000 sales in the last little while, 940% sell-through rate, over 52% successful listings. This is insane. Now you might think, how about, here's something you might not have thought about. These like plastic window boxes, over $25,000, 569% sell-through rate, 71% successful listings. Guys, are you starting to see a gold mine? I want to see the light. When you've got a light bulb moment, look at these dumbbells selling at $120, $80, $278 a time. Over $22,000 have been sold in the last little while. 504% sell-through rates. We have members that are selling this like hotcakes. Now, before you fall off your chair completely, look at these deluxe ultra toner kits. Over $101,000 in sales just recently. 8,713% sell-through rate, 81% successful listings. Guys, I am losing my voice. I'm so excited. Look at these numbers. These are happening right now. A survival kit, over $64,000 recently in sales, 2,430% sell-through rate, 78% successful listings. And if you think that it's only survival, then toilet paper and dumbbells, boots. This is ridiculous. People are still going outside. They have to throw the trash can out. $51,000 in sales, 553 sell-through rate, 54% successful listings. That means 1 out of every 2 people that's listening is making sales. This is insane. Now, this is like medical equipment. People that have got labels that they require them for medication, needed more than ever. Over $24,000 in sales, 430% sell-through rates. And we're seeing other things, anything related to computers, humidifiers. This is going bonkers, guys. I want to see a light bulb. If you think that this is insane, anyone that thought that business has come to an end in the last month is wrong. It's come to an end offline. It is literally bringing the house down with our members online. I want to see a light bulb. Who sees this? Who sees the power of this? I was going to wait for everyone's response. And I want to get Itamar, your response.
Barry.
People going absolutely berserk.
Barry, I see that there's a lot going on in chat, but we just got 2 messages. One from Bimini, who writes, I made 2 sales of exercise equipment since the webinar started, the past 20 minutes. And a second one from Gail, I sold 2 exercise equipment items minutes after listing them brand new yesterday.
Guys, these are members. Thank you, Sam. These are our members in our network have made sales in the last couple of minutes. Guys, if this is, I want to see the light. If you haven't seen the light bulb go off yet, you need to tell me what is it you don't understand. People going absolutely bonkers here, Itamar. Yeah. And our own members on this webinar right now are seeing this with their own very eyes. Itamar, anything that you want to add to this?
The only thing I want to add is I want to emphasize for everybody here on the webinar that the numbers that Barry's showing is from our network. It's from the 2,000 sellers. It's not general numbers that we're taking from across the web about specific categories. Okay, so the potential is huge and it's growing all the time. This is just things that we've been selling in the past few days on our network of the 2,000 stores, and shows the power that anybody that brings in products, there's a little bit of a spoiler here, anybody that brings in products into this catalog of 2,000 stores will get immediate sales. Boom, boom, boom. No matter if it's toys, if it's dumbbells, if it's yoga pants, these 2,000 stores are selling massively nonstop.
And you probably guessed it, guys. Let's talk about why this is the craziest network. People asking, what is this network? Gail, you know what it is. Bronner, you know what this is. This crazy network is our network of our eBay sellers. That's right. Some of you are part of eBuffs, part of eBay. We have over 2,000 people that are within B Global right now through our eBuffs program and outside of our outside of eBuffs. It's a crazy network because we control it. Many of our members, listen to this, guys. Maybe it's made up of our members. We're adding products into their accounts for them right now in our VIP program. 85% of those members are getting sales within a few weeks. 30% are increasing in sales. Sorry, let me say this again. The average increase in sales is 30% every single month. So that's why they're scaling. And members are crushing sales. So I want you to imagine, you get a local business, you add their products into our system. We've got 2,000 sellers who are going bonkers right now. Some of them cannot even keep up with the amount of sales that are going on. We've got members on this webinar right now that made sales with those dumbbells during the course of the training since I started this training. So you don't need to control anything. You don't need to find these affiliates. They're there. And the beauty of eBay, the way it works, the way that we've integrated with eBay is that we take products and we add them into the stores. They get sold. You drop ship them to the end person who buys them. This is easy. If you start thinking that is incredible, I want you to tell me in the chat box. I want you to imagine that you're able to get any business's products into this network of 2,000 plus stores. These are not affiliates. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to speak to them. You just need to upload the product of these businesses into our system. We control them. We help. We add those products into our network of sellers, and you get your clients into 2,000 stores on the spot. I want to see the biggest insane in the chat box if you understand the potential. I want you to think about those millions of businesses. You can take their products, get them into a network of 2,000 sellers right in the chat box. Insane if you understand the value of what we are sharing with you right now, why this is a game changer. People are going absolutely berserk here. Insane, says Victor. Mehdi said Nehemiah. T saying insane. Awesome, says Anthony. Okay, you can add practically anything that you want. Anything that you want. Insane, says Wayne, with about 17 exclamation marks. People going bonkers. All right, let's move on. And this is why these stores are doing so well. You're going to meet some of them. Gal, you're here right now on the webinar right now, who's making sales of dumbbells as we speak. The traffic, our members that are part of this eBuffs program, this network of 2,000 sellers, traffic is free. So they're just literally, because we're adding the right products into their account, they're generating a ton of traffic. We're generating a ton of traffic for them for nothing. It's eBay's business model, and they're fighting against other platforms. They drive sales into newbie accounts. Even new people joining eBay are making sales, especially when they've got the right products that we're adding in there for them. There's no need to learn traffic to make this work. The key to sales is adding the right products, and we're doing that right now with our VIP program. We're doing that for them. So when we tell you which retail businesses to go after, which are the right types of products, and there are literally tens of types of retail businesses that if you can get their products into our system, it's almost impossible that we're not going to generate a colossal amount of sales for them. Then if you're adding winning products into the system, we're going to stick that on 2,000 stores that's getting nonstop buyer traffic for nothing, which makes this the craziest network on earth. I don't think there's anything that comes anywhere near the power of this. Just an example, this is our friend Mark. He started off a few months ago. He just recorded a $27,000 month, including a $6,000 deal. If you see there, it's covered over. But he literally closed in the medical realm. Actually, no, this is in the server realm, selling some parts for servers. He closed a $6,000 deal in a single day of 25 server parts at $240 each. This guy is hitting $27. He started at zero. His background in e-commerce was practically nothing. Step by step, growing 30% every month. Is just an example of a member. Gail, I'd love to remember what your numbers are right now, but I know you're over $10,000 the last time I checked. Their members are doing great. Mark is not alone. what this is this is another one of the stores, 15,086. This is in the last 30 days. It is $16,000. This is Allen, $11,388. This is Cascam, 11,830, 12,011, 116. Guys, these are just examples of stores within our 2,000 store network. From your perspective, you could add products in there and bam, you will be able to generate sales for any business that you work with. Guys, do you think businesses might just flip their lid if they could get 2,000 sellers like these to sell their products without them having to spend a red cent on advertising, on setting up a store, on technology, on graphic designers, and from your perspective, you won't even have to lift a finger? Do you think businesses would jump at this? Of course they would. Who wouldn't? Now, let's get into the process. Guys, and yes, our eBus members are going absolutely bonkers with sales right now. We're seeing amazing returns for many of them, even now, perhaps because of now. But they've been growing literally every month on average 30%, and they barely have to lift a finger to get products into their account. We do that for them. They don't have to drive traffic. We do that for them, or rather eBay does that for them because we've got the right products in there. And you right now have the potential to help every single business out there by getting them into this network. The process, let's talk about the process. People asking, how do I do that? How do I convert a local business into an online business with a snap of the finger? Now, before I show you the process, I want you to understand one thing, that these businesses are ready. They're hungry. You don't need to take any money up front from them. I'm going to show you the 3 income option streams that you're going to open up, but you can get them up there very simply. You're going to get the nice sales immediately right now, but you can make them a ton more sales as well long term. I want you to think not just short term. It's just the short term situation means their ears are pricked, they're open, they are receptive, they want to hear from you. If you can provide them with what they need, they'll work with you, get them into the system, help them make sales, and bang, this is long-term benefit. And I want you to start thinking about if you could grab a percentage on every single sale that is generated from this network, every single one of them from your clients that you're about to add into this network. I want you to think short, but most importantly, medium and long term. This is a real business. The opportunity is now. So let's show you right now the process. It is simple. And Itamar, get ready because I'm going to ask you just to show people inside how simple this is. But guys, it's a 3-step process. Number 1, you onboard your retail stores. We're going to show you how easy that is in about 30 seconds. You get them their products. By the way, you don't need to do this. We're going to show you how you're going to get them to do it. You won't have to touch this. They're going to get their products in the distribution catalog. Literally, those businesses can do it. It is simple. We provide them with instructions, videos, training. It's very simple. They can do this right now very simply. After it gets into the distribution catalog, bang, we add them to our network of 2,000 hot selling network of stores. That is it, guys. You want to see how easy this is? Literally. You can get a business up. You probably have to hold their hands for 2 or 3 minutes. Hand them over the training, which we give to you, to hand over to them. And that is it. You're about to grab a piece of their pie on every sale, not short term, medium and long term as well. Who wants to see it? Give me a big I in the chat box if you want Itamar right now to show you how simple this is. I'm going to wait here for 998 because I'm feeling very charitable. 998 eyes. Show me the money, says Joseph. All right, Itamar. Brett, if you can head over to Itamar.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you. Brett, if you can, yeah, thank you. Okay, guys, so the way it works is very simple. You basically onboard retailers and suppliers. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. It's very simple. And you also provide them with a little course, videos we already prepared for you that you were going to give them to show them exactly how to add products to our database. And in that database, we have a distribution catalog via which we can push our products to 2,000 stores on our network. And we're not talking about just affiliates that can pick and choose if they want a specific product. We're also talking about most of these stores, we actually add products into on a managed basis. So we can actually take one product and decide, okay, we're pushing it to 2,000 stores, which is exactly what we're going to do for your clients. So let's take a look for a second how that looks live. This is the actual distribution catalog. As you can see, there are a lot of different sections in this catalog, and in these sections you have subsections and more products and so forth. Okay, now once you're a retailer, add a product here. From here we can automatically push it to our network of stores. Stores, for example, like one of our members, Ellen, that is doing nicely, sold $15,000, $16,000.
Just to be clear, Tamar, that's nearly $16,000 in the last 30 days alone.
And here you can see some of the products that he's selling, okay, as examples, right? Let's look at the sold column, and he has a lot of products, thousands of products, and from each one he's selling just a little bit. But we have 2,000 of these types of stores. So let's take an example of a product that we have on the catalog. I'm going to take the product that goes very nicely now, that is called a Zebra Healthcare Monochrome 203. It's basically a printer. Because of the healthcare situation, a lot of healthcare supplies are missing. It's basically a printer for labels that you add to different things, like for example around medicine that you pick up in the pharmacy. And this is being sold right now. It's $203, and we are just basically taking this product and can push it into Alan's store. So let's open that product here for a second, and here you see it. This is the Zebra Z4 that he's basically selling right now, and you can see it for $256 on eBay. So the cool thing about this is, he's making a nice margin. It's more than 20% margin, which is very nice for e-commerce. And we can take this, and because it also exists on the catalog, we can just take that and push it across 2,000 stores every time you bring in one of your retailer's products. Let's take another example of a good product that we have. It's one of the leading categories is a category called hobbies, and in that category you can find a lot of different products. People collect coins, people collect stamps, people collect a ton of things, and people collect sports memorabilia. So again, a product that we take and we push to Alan's store. This is again a product from Alan's store that we see here, right? That is sold, and here we can see it again. So I think now it's easy for you to understand how when a retailer or supplier that you bring in uploads a product here, it's getting distributed into stores like Alan's. From there, people buy it on eBay. Now multiply this by 2,000, and you can see how very fast you can get great successes for a lot of these stores that right now would be happy in selling one product a day even, I imagine, because they're shut down. And selling an additional 30, 50, 60, 100 a month would be amazing for them. And obviously you're making a margin on everyone and also getting a retainer.
Amazing. Tomorrow, people are, guys, isn't it just absolutely simple? Just very, very simple. And I can see guys, a couple of questions. Not sure, Tomorrow, you've been able to read those questions that are coming in right now, but anything you want to add to what you just shared with everyone?
Yeah, a few things I want to say, not just about the questions. Guys, first and foremost, you need to focus on the fact that we're doing this, helping retailers become suppliers, right? We're not building their store. We're making life much easier for them. We're not telling them, hey, we're going to build your store, then build your marketing, then you're going to sell your products online. No, we're telling them, look, you have a shut down store, or even if it wasn't shut down, you're doing your own thing. Now we're creating another distribution channel for you online. All we need you is to upload an Excel with updated inventory every day to our catalog. And from our catalog, the catalog that we manage, we're going to push these products to 2,000 stores. We're going to get you sales every day. It's as easiest as it could be. Now, people are asking, who's going to update the Excel? Who's going to do that job? The retailer is going to do that. That's the only thing the retailer is going to learn. They need to know how to update the inventory Excel on our system. Some members have suggested, can we do that? Yes, you can definitely do that for them. But if you do that for them, you definitely need to charge more for that. If you don't do that for them, it's the easiest way because we give you a course to give them, which is just an hour and a half. And basically, you teach them exactly how to upload the sheet every day, how to update their inventory, and boom, their catalog's there, they're making sales, and we also teach them how to do the shipment, work with USPS, and everything else. So all you do is basically become a super distributor, having retailers under you, charging them monthly fees and commissions. We're going to get into that, but basically, you're not doing anything. You're not managing the products for them. You're not doing advertising for them. You're not building an e-commerce store for them. Obviously, you can also do those things if you want to make more money and that's what you want to do, but you don't have to. So that's a very important point I wanted to make because some of the questions I see here.
Absolutely. Guys, we're going to show you what are the key businesses to go after. The great products that we recommend you add in, that they should add into the distribution catalog. It is simple. We gave you examples of about 15, 20 products that are selling like hotcakes. We've got hundreds more just like that in all kinds of different industries. And as Itamar just mentioned, even better, you don't need to handle this part. You don't need to worry about the inventory. It's all drop ships. You don't need to worry about taking inventory from their business and then sending it. No, it's all drop ship. People make sales, send it over to them. We show you the process. It is very, very simple. Guys, imagine being able to get any business into our eBay network, have their products sold by 2,000 of our members without having to pay a penny on traffic, set up a store, or any technology. Pretty mind-boggling. Now, guys, this is super lucrative right now, but I want you to think about this medium and long term as well. Because you can have a lot of businesses. They are ready. They are receptive. The present situation is just a wake-up call for their future. They know they have to come online. Businesses will never forget the experience that they've gone through right now. They now know they have to take their businesses online and turn them e-com and diversify their income. You can do it without lifting a finger. And you're about to benefit in 3 major ways, 3 major paydays. I want you to understand this because this is going to be super lucrative for you whilst we're helping a lot of businesses. Number 1, you should be charging businesses a monthly retainer for your invaluable service. Think about it. You're getting them overnight transformation into the e-com business. You're putting them in front of a network of 2,000 sellers. This is unheard of. I know when I brought in an affiliate manager and I started off and said, I can get you in front of 100, 200 affiliates, I was willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars. Unlike that, you're sticking their products on 2,000 seller sites, offering them a lifeline where they need it most. And if you go after the right businesses that we've already given you some examples of them, they have the potential to thrive even now. So your value is invaluable. Your value to them is invaluable. This is what we recommend you do. Okay, you could offer them 30 days right now without a retainer, just that you show them, you understand that the difficulties they may be in, and wait for the sale to come in, wait for them to be added into our network of 2,000 sellers. Let them see the value of this. After 30 days, you can give them a reduced rate. We recommend, even right now, $200 to $500 a month in retainer, plus commissions, which we're going to share with you later on as well. Big sellers that have got lots of products, you can charge $500 plus. Okay, that is just the reality. We recommend give them 30 days on without a retainer just to get them inside, show them that you care, show them that you're going to reduce their rates to $200 to $500 based on the size, the amount of products that they have. So after the 30 days, so that they understand that you care and you're going to do something special, and that rate is going to rise once the world gets back to normal. But that's not just the first payday for you. The second one, commissions on every sale. Now you should be, every single one of you should be taking a commission on every single sale that is generated by our network. Percentages, of course, would depend on the nature of the business that you're working with, their profit margins, but that is an obvious thing that you're going to want to do. Absolutely. Think about 2,000 sellers selling those products for you. Every single sale, you should be taking a percentage. That is huge because this is recurring income. This is ongoing passive income. All you had to do was get them into the system. That is it. So you're not just getting a retainer every month. You're going to get a commission on every sale. And I want you to think beyond that. Once you do that, you have them successful. After everything returns to normal, there's so many more things that you could sell them on afterwards. We don't need to go into those details right now, but anyone here that understands the value of providing a service and getting people results, especially when the chips are down, you will be unforgettable. The door will be open for you to sell more and more and more. Guys, give me a big wow in the chat box. If you like the thought of this, you can make money on every single sale that's generated. You can collect a monthly retainer, even if you decide to be really nice and charitable and do it free for 30 days, and then moving takes $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. It should be a lot more, and it will be once things return to normal. You have upsell opportunities like there's no tomorrow, and there is zero work on your end. Zero, not even onboarding. Literally, you're just going to hold their hands, get them into the system, provide them with the training. We give you the packet that you give to them, and that is it. All right, people are going absolutely crazy. As we mentioned, you won't have to handle inventory or uploading to the system for them. We provide a retailer for you. We give you a packet to give them, a retail to e-tail package. That's what we're going to provide you with, that you're going to hand over to your retail company. The package includes simple training on how to update products, how to track orders, how to get paid. You do a bit of hand holding just to hand them the packet, show them the system, literally 5-10 minutes, and you are done. You get retainer, you get a commission on every single sale. The opportunity here is obscene. And guys, without any doubt, I think everyone knows this. Now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, right now is the time to do this. As online marketers, we've never been in such demand. You're in the right place at the right time. People who once thought that we were crazy, all those people around us, when we spoke to them about the importance of online, they thought we were crazy. Ha, I've got my offline job. Now, who's the crazy one? We are the normal, okay? You've got something that everyone needs. Now everybody, every business wishes they had the knowledge that every single one of you got on this call right now. And you have the network that these businesses could only ever have dreamed of. They don't have it. They don't have it. Who's ready to help businesses and set themselves up for 3 major paydays even now? Give me a big now in the chat box if you want to open up 3 major paydays right now. I'm going to wait for 998 yeses and then, or nows, and then we've got something insane for you. I'm going to wait 10 seconds, see who, all the nows.
A lot of nows.
People going absolutely bonkers, guys. We're going to do something very special for you. Welcome on behalf of Itamar and myself to ESPN, E-Sales Power Network. Remember that. There's nothing on ESPN right now, but this is the ESPN that is working right now. Transform any retail business into a selling e-tail business. Remember, ESPN, E-Sales Power Network. You're getting access to the portal to add businesses into our network of 2,000 sellers that are ready to pump sales for you. A to Z marketing training on connecting with retailers and suppliers and getting deals done fast right now without sending. Client getting lead generation system. We're going to show that to you in just a minute. Provide A to Z e-tailing packages to retailers. It's simple. You hand it over to them. You won't have to lift a finger when it comes to taking care of the sales or taking care of the inventory. Marketing collateral, agreements ready to go. So you literally can do this literally right now. Plus bonuses, where to find endless amounts of desperate businesses and how to close them without selling. This is the ultimate ESPN network around today, and this is for you to get your hands on. You're going to be able to add 2 businesses for free into our system, and then additional businesses. Instead of $97 a month per business, it's $97 a year. So you literally could get business after business after business. Of course, you can charge them that as part of your fees. Guys, you literally have the opportunity to throw as many businesses as you want into our network, right? And I want to let you know, that the amount of work from our perspective, what we need to do with our network to get them up in terms of making sure that everything's working is colossal. We spoke about $1,000 to do that per business. You're going to do this. Oh, you're going to get 2 for free, and you're going to be able to get every new business into our system for one time a year fee of $97 instead of $1,200 nearly for the entire year. So just $97 instead of $1,200. 2,000 sellers ready to pump sales for you. We will add those products to the ESPN system for you. 2,000 stores will be selling the products. No need to reach out to affiliates to spend money on traffic. It's a win-win between you and our eBus members who are going to sell like crazy thanks to you. So that big thank you from our eBus members who are going to get crazy products. We're going to tell you what products to go after. We know what's selling like crazy. We know the types of businesses that are selling like crazy, that could be selling their products like crazy. We show you step by step who to go after. We then take over and make sure that the sales, that the products are added to 2,000 stores. You're getting access to A to Z training in your portal, the very best business to go after, who will die for this, not just because they're desperate, but because they know that their products should be online, how to reach them in their masses, manual automated list builder and emailing, how to bring them on board without selling, and full support to help you every single step of the way. No one left behind. We're here to help, and we're here to make a difference. You're getting access to the client getting lead generation system that does the sending for you. This is your own lead generation system. So if you want to start reaching out to businesses online, on email, we'll show you how to find them for free. You'll be able to attract businesses without having to even speak to them if you don't want to, making a no-brainer offer. It's like, get involved with this, guys. It's like, this is a lifeline for these businesses. Client setup mini course. This is the packet that you're going to be able to give. It's a mega bonus that you'll be able to give away to any business that you work with. It's full and simple training that you're going to provide your clients so they can add their products and track their inventory easier. Remove the setup stage from you, so you literally are doing nothing other than handing the equivalent of candy to children, giving businesses who are dying desperate right now, giving them the opportunity to make sales online is a lifeline. We're there to help. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to help and make a difference. Your focus is just to bring them into the network and collect 3 streams of income. Remember, number 1, a retainer. Number 2, commissions on every sale. And number 3, the opportunities for upselling afterwards once you start making them sales. So you literally have nearly $16,500 of value, the portal to add business into our network, 2,000 sellers ready to pump sales for you, A to Z training, client getting generation system, mega bonus client setup packet that you give away to your members, to your clients. You don't then need to lift a finger. Guys, this is crazy. We're doing something very, very special for you. And the time is now. We've got 75 members only. And right now, that is limited. You have 2 options. You can join for just $197 today. This is literally, we need to set up 2 stores. That alone for each store is a fortune to set up. You get access to 2 stores for nothing and just $97 a month afterwards. Or if you want to go for a full year, just $997, saving you several hundreds of dollars. The options are yours. The link is here, guys. It is grabespn.com. Grabespn.com. It is now 75 spots are going to be swallowed up. I can see people going absolutely crazy. People asking for the buy now button. They want to join. They've been asking for the last 20 or 30 minutes. It is now or never. We're going to answer your questions, but guys, I'm warning you, it is now or never. Grab it right away. Grab ESPN. You can join, save yourself several hundreds of dollars by joining at just $997. If you prefer, and it's easier for you, $197 today. That is it. We made it very simple. And there is a fortune in investment that we need to put into getting those 2 stores you bring on, the initial 2 stores. And remember, you'll be able to add as many stores as you like. And for each new store that you add into the system, that's going to be selling on 2,000, network of 2,000 stores. You're only going to pay one time $97 per store instead of $1,000 a store, $1,200 rather, $97 a month. It's just $97 a year. That's for 75 members only. This is already going crazy. Link is not working. We've got a problem here with the link. Try without the grab, without the www. Sam, if you can provide, please, the direct link. I can see that some people are getting in, some people are having a problem. I can see that it's working for me, that some people are experiencing an issue. Let me see right now if it's gone down. It could be just had so many people attacking us at the same time. Just do grab ESPN without the www, and you should be safe. People I can see are already over there. They are going bonkers. We're going to answer your questions. But before we do, Itamar, what are your comments? And I can see people are joining left, right, and center. As soon as you join, guys, that's a typo. Where's the typo? Gravity, I don't see the typo here. Maybe there's a typo somewhere. Grab ESPN. Anyway, yeah, I can see that people are able to join. So I'm not sure where exactly what the issue is, but it looks like everyone seems to be able to get in. All right. Yeah. Wow. People going crazy. I need your names as soon as you do join. Let me know in the chat box. Itamar, your comments.
Yeah, Barry, I'm seeing a few questions that have been coming again and again. First of all, guys, you need to understand what you're onboarding. You don't need to think of them as people you're building an e-commerce store and doing marketing for, even though that's your usual mindset. You're building a cluster of suppliers. Each retail is a supplier. So let's say you're looking at a store and they have 500 items, and each item they carry has an average value of $40. Okay, that means they have a total sale value of $20,000. That's what you're onboarding on the platform. Obviously, as soon as those 500 items run out, they can replenish them again and again because you're getting them at all of sales. So it's not just 500; it's an initial 500. It's what they have in their inventory right now. So that's the way you should look at them. You should look at them as every person that every supplier that you add a supplier that is worth thousands or tens of thousands into the platform, and all these products are going to be sold out by the 2000 e-commerce network. Now, one of the members asked me, hey, how come they can't build their own eBay store? Now, putting aside the fact that they need to learn how to do eBay, and you need to learn how to do eBay as a seller, and there is a lot to go through to be a good seller, they don't have access to 2,000 stores who are going to sell them in a day. Just so you understand, between the mini course that you're going to provide them and the fact that we have 2,000 stores, between the time they sign with you and the time they can actually sell, it could be literally just a few days if they do their job right. So